Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to review a palette that is hot on the market right now, the Sephora Pro Palette. And I chose the warm tone palette because it can be used for an everyday look and it also suits my skin tone the best. And the palette comes with a suggestion or an instruction guide on different looks to create, which is very helpful, especially for beginners. And so one thing I'm loving about this palette is the packaging. The casing is hard, which means that it's definitely going to be heavy duty. So I decided to put these shadows to the test by creating a fairly simple look. I saw this palette on Sephora's website and I knew I had to try it out because of how beautiful the colors were. Now this palette retails for $68, which took me back a little bit because you all know Sephora brand items are pretty affordable. I mean, they even have a foundation for $20 and their gel serum concealers are one of my all-time faves. But I got my coins together and I purchased this palette just as a mini gift to myself. So I come home after purchasing this palette and I'm all excited. I opened my package and kickback all in this palette, and one of the shadows was even broken, but I still wanted to give this palette a shot. So to begin, I'm taking the color Terracotta and I'm applying this as my transition shade. Look how pigmented it is. Now since there's kickback in this palette, I'm applying a small amount of the shadow. A little goes a long way. I'm taking the color Burnt Umber and I'm applying this to the outer corner of my lid and just a little bit in my crease line. Next, I'm taking the color Brick and I'm applying this to the middle outer corner of my lid, and this color is so beautiful. It's like a buttery, shimmery burgundy color, and this is one of the reasons why I purchased this palette. Because of this color, it really caught my attention. And now I'm taking the color Sepia in Peach, which is right above Sepia, and I'm applying these colors to the rest of my lid. And I really had to put in some work to get the peach to pop. It's not as pigmented as Brick, but I was still able to get it to work. And now I'm applying the color Saddle to my brow bone. And while I finish the rest of my face, let's talk about this Sephora Pro Palette. So there's 3 different selections for this palette. There's the warm palette, which you guys see that I have. And then they also have the cool tone palette. And those consist of light pinks and they have some grays in it. They're more like pastel colors is what I consider it. And then there's also the editorial palette, and this consists of more dramatic colors. So you have your blues, the purples, greens, etc. And again, this palette retails for $68. It is a limited time edition. There's 28 shades in each palette with a variety of chrome, mattes, shimmer, and satin finishes. So there's something for everybody. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I'm glad I purchased it. $68 is a little steep in price. I think $48 is reasonable, but that's just me. But I still have no regrets getting this palette, especially the warm tone, because I can pick it up every day and use it. It's also the perfect palette to carry when traveling. The packaging is great. It's heavy duty. Most of the shades are pigmented. Again, the downside to this palette is the kickback or fallout, so you don't want to go crazy dipping into this palette. It's pigmented enough for 1 swipe, no more than 2 swipes. Overall, I would highly recommend checking this product out. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're considering the Sephora Pro Palette. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, and I will chat with you guys later.